All right, so once again, finding that comfortable space, whether seated or lying down, feeling into what is in the greatest alignment in this now moment for all of your bodies, physical, mental, emotional, and spirit bodies. Taking a moment and really connecting all of them into a unified field of consciousness. Bringing them all into the center point of this now moment in our 0 point connection within our high heart. And as we call forth and command and attune all of our bodies into a unified flow of a one intention, a clear intention, we may be feeling an awareness of spaces and places within our bodies that perhaps are hopeful of an invitation to surrender even more. So giving ourselves full permission, taking a moment to connect with each one of our bodies individually, and giving permission to surrender even more. In that connection, in that awareness of each layer of our unique hologram, we allow ourselves to unveil and to reveal, to come into greater awareness of things perhaps that we otherwise wouldn't have gained the awareness of. Seeing, feeling, sensing how the present moment and attuning our awareness to each layer of our bodies allows for a greater flow of that unified consciousness within. So as we're scanning and connecting and granting permission for all of our bodies to come into a one flow, creating that clear intention. What is it that I, as an infinite creator being and unique individuation of Source, desire to create as my reality? Feeling, sensing, connecting with breath plus clear intention plus present moment in full identification with self as Source equals profound and infinite miracles. So connecting, allowing, dropping in. Where can we come out of fight or flight? Where can we come out of the identification with stories of the past or creations and stories of the future? Come out of the thinking mind's finite looping cycle and come into full identification, full connection with the everything and the nothing that exists within our 0 point, our high heart. And connecting with the sacred source consciousness of breath, the breath of resurrection when you feel ready, if you haven't already begun. Again, a 2-part inhale, a 1-part exhale. All in through the mouth and out through the mouth, sounding something like this. Inhale, lower belly. Inhale, heart. Exhale. Inhale, lower belly. Inhale, heart. Exhale. Finding a rhythm, finding a flow, and allowing ourselves to truly connect to the best of our intentions and the best of our abilities, connecting and staying fluid in that breath. Remembering that the breath is a unifying field of source consciousness. It is a vehicle, an alchemizer. It takes our intention and takes the light and all the supporting frequencies that are brought forth in our experience, and it brings it deep within, delivering these messages, delivering these codes into our cellular water and into our DNA, as well as releasing and assisting in the loosening up and releasing of the density that no longer serves us. So connecting with our intention, connecting with this now moment, connecting with our breath. setting the general intention of here and now, calling in the greatest miracles, capable of manifesting here and now for all whom have gathered with grace and ease, in accordance with the highest divine law and order. Allowing ourselves and ourselves to open into the infinite possibilities, the infinite potential that exists as part of our divine birthright, as part of our access through our high heart, through the 0 point. Feeling, allowing, embracing, letting go. Where can I let go of the resistance of letting go? Opening up, surrendering. What would it be like if I fully surrendered in unwavering faith and trust, and allowed for myself to navigate through this human incarnation, connected as the neutral observer through the 0 point? What would happen? What would take place? Allowing ourselves the freedom and the sovereignty to experience all the potential that exists as we drop into that space of the witnessing presence. Opening the realm to the womb of Sophia Gaia, opening the realm to the womb of Divine Mother Sophia Source, opening the realm to the womb of all creation. Feeling ourselves coming into this expansive and infinite field of creator potential. Feeling all of ourselves opening up into this grand womb space of nourishment, of clearing, cleansing, activating of everything and nothing. Opening, feeling, allowing, as we stay in the fluid rhythm of our breath. Andrai piaseya purutri miundrandandia prietrin. Utra sumbiandriangiatra porianiambaru shinia sandran. Havut huat hayanian bianan. Havu prapresaru emiandranda. Havu Prapriyanyahu Huasapraya Pyawanandaya Havu Prayamyanaya Vayatremyanahu Yahu Prasapremyandremba Prokwasai Pishisanandra Myatra Prahu Havu Ya prayasi andaya wambwani andrahu. Flowing down and through and all around us once again. This radiant flow of plasma clarity. Flowing down and through each and every one of the cells of each and every one of our bodies. Bringing us through this radiant portal of immaculate divine clarity. Clearing, cleansing, moving through the layers of our emotional, mental, spirit, and physical bodies, further assisting and clearing, magnetizing those frequencies that are in direct polarity to the core essence of ourselves as source. As it moves through, where can we let go even more? As this clarity moves down and through all layers and levels of ourselves and our cells, we feel perhaps the invitation to take the breath even deeper, to go into those places that have been calling out for greater awareness, embracing. The clarity brings forth our ability to have greater awareness of that which exists as part of our own unique hologram. All of the many threads and frequencies that we have consciously and unconsciously chosen to participate in, to create through, to bring forth, going in and letting go, like the deepest spring cleaning ever experienced. Letting go of the old. In the letting go, of course we know, we bring forth the wisdom. We integrate the wisdom. We integrate the wisdom, we integrate the gifts, we integrate the fractals of our consciousness that have been fractured off into these spaces and coordinates of density. We bring them back, we cleanse them, we bathe them in this radiant, immaculate clarity. And we bring them back into a place of wholeness within. It is this radiant witnessing and participation in soul alchemy that allows for us to embody more and more and more of our monadic framework, of our oversoul, of what is considered full self-realization. When we bring forth and bring back every fractal of our consciousness as the unique individuation of Source, and we bring it back in a sense of embrace, through neutrality, through sovereignty, through our adult operating system, our adult spiritual operating system, the ability to take full accountability and sovereignty of every single fractal of our consciousness appropriated throughout all space-time continuum. When we come into this courageous space of fully embracing everything we've ever participated in, without any judgment, free of all criticism, free of all condemnation, in the flow of pure self-realization, we allow for ourselves to experience great and new heights of ascension, letting go. Where are we hiding from ourselves? Where are we storing away things that we've participated in, where we're still holding on to frequencies of guilt and shame? Where are we hiding away and tucking away those experiences, the roles that we have played that we feel are unworthy or inappropriate or not fully aligned with pure unified consciousness, law of one and light? Therefore, we find ourselves not desiring to own them. Yet this is part of the illusion. This is part of the game of separation. It is only when we come into the higher states of conscious awareness to realize that every single experience is divinely and perfectly orchestrated. And yes, we learn and we forgive and we let go. Yet to integrate and to come into wholeness is to own every fractal of our consciousness ever experienced with grace and ease and love and embrace, cleansing, disengaging any and all densities, yes, integrating the wisdom, yes, pulling forth and spreading the light and the alchemy of forgiveness, perhaps, in those places where we've played the role of the villain, of the victimizer, yet knowing and embodying and embracing every single fractal in pure equality, law of one. Braya sambayo krot premian randai, hayandra praya treya puaya nian bandrai, hapao sapre puro kriya pi niandrandro amuru andrayana am androyani. How puaya priani ambriam bukriayo awaya tarananandrayan. Pro pura prea pia mia mabu mia na oa we pia nianda yasinyo pona hau. Quatai la luz mianda la tari pula la tria mianda niau. Quasan hau. I was sapra qua quia tietro sutre mianda sa si shoze samashun. Hau, hau, hau. Piesa so samba sundrie piendia trao salalo poetieti. Wamapareo, ungariananan, haroyaniani, undramaniandra, hawaprayatre, undraimian, hayamuiatre, hawatrayatra, husarea piatayat, ungaboyotreapi, hawatrayanana, hustaroya sayanan, huapuayani, hawayatvan, huwayaria puabuasaun. Supra publicava sunremia sudrare bubarenia nuniandrayan. We be a flowing down and through and all around us once again is a radiant column of pure platinum source light, transporting us once again, our diamond vehicles, bringing us up and through the central channel of all that is, into this radiant portal now in the God realms, opening us up into a grand and radiant portal of pure prime source creator light. As we enter into this field of radiant, pure diamond white light, we feel a sense of embrace of every fractal of our consciousness coming forth into greater awareness and illumination. When we allow ourselves to come out of hiding, we allow ourselves to come into a place and an opportunity for alchemy, change, eternal flow of source essence within, desiring to be in the flow of resurrection and rebirth, knowing thyself in each and every now moment as a new experience, as a new form of creation. Allowing ourselves now as we enter into this massive sphere of radiant prime source creator diamond light. We feel moving down and through our central channel now, this radiant transmission of immaculate gratitude, the archetype of gratitude flowing down and through. As this radiant flow of gratitude moves down and through, we see and feel perhaps its rainbow quality, this radiant essence of gratitude, this plasma flowing down and through. And we begin to feel, as we bring forth this sacred source consciousness of gratitude, we see that it is an ultimate vehicle of alchemy. When we choose the lens of gratitude in each and every now moment, when we choose to experience and align all of our chakras, meridians, gateways, and portals to the lens and the flow of gratitude, we witness the infinite gateways and pathways and doorways that open into our access of infinite potential that we are. Gratitude is a portal to the grandest gateways of opportunity, of potential, the potential to move out of a finite place of judgment and into a grand and infinite scope of potential and opportunity. Feeling, sensing, and witnessing, bringing forth this alchemical flame of gratitude and allowing ourselves now, should we choose, as we've brought forth into our awareness, into illumination, those fractals of our consciousness that have been parts of ourselves that we've hidden away. Bringing those experiences, those roles and those characters front and center within our heart space, and bringing forth the opportunity to experience these fractals of our consciousness, these roles, these characters, these timelines, through the lens of gratitude. Feel and witness what takes place when we shift out of any identification of the victim, victimizer, and we shift into the flow of gratitude. We begin to realize an instantaneous embodiment of sovereignty, an instantaneous access to higher and higher and higher realms of conscious awareness, witnessing the alchemy that is gratitude here and now as we stay with the breath. Pick any number of experiences, whether new or old, whereby we immediately defaulted to the thinking mind, the egoic mind, the personality's default of judgment, compartmentalizing the experience as this or that. What if we were to take that experience in this now moment through the breath and through the immaculate frequency of gratitude, and we brought it into the lens and the experience of feeling a deep sense of appreciation and gratitude, feeling, witnessing what takes place, what layers and levels of higher consciousness open up when we shift into gratitude. Anapraya poya, Honaya praya traya ya ya ya, Unablaria miandaya o Unapraye Unapraye Unrepia pua 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 Samba sonayan da trepi saniani tu traya pa wapiani andayan how samba tasha tresia prao how haruapia puapia sanian how opening, feeling, allowing, seeing how this radiant archetype of gratitude begins to activate a very significant diamond network within our plasma light body, our ectoplasmic light body. When we allow ourselves to bring forth this overlay of pure, immaculate gratitude and allow it to be on the front line of perception, of reception, of that which is magnetized as our external experience, we feel, sense, and witness the grand alchemy that can instantaneously ignite when we navigate through each and every now moment from the neutral point, the 0 point within, connecting to this field of gratitude that is activating now within our light body, our ectoplasmic body. We sense and see and witness how instantaneously it begins to communicate with our nervous system. Our nervous system welcomes this grand pathway, vehicle, gateway to experiencing all of our external input and data through a soft embrace versus the primal fear frequencies and fight or flight frequencies that are currently instated and imprinted within our DNA. Sensing and witnessing how gratitude is a gateway to the higher embodiment of all the frequencies of peace, love, compassion, joy, sovereignty, freedom, and. Opening, feeling, allowing, exploring. Feeling, exploring the radiance and the infinite potential that gratitude is and that gratitude offers. As we bring forth the gratitude, as we play with the gratitude, as we bring it forth and try it on with all of these fractals of our consciousness in which we are currently experiencing a greater awareness of, we begin to witness. We begin to witness on a grander level of clarity, of awareness, of how powerful and omnipotent gratitude is, how it instantaneously shifts us into the greater potential of instant manifestation, how it shifts us into the highest timeline potentials that exist within our field and our blueprint. It is a radiant and divine and immaculate fertilizer, nourishing the seeds that we have planted within each and every intention brought forth. Opening, allowing, feeling as it moves through, radiating its opalescent rainbow diamond plasma light throughout our entire system, our unified flow of physical, mental, emotional, and spirit bodies. Ya papra ya pietra tre tru imuna aneni ya ikwasa te shi mu kuya traya nayani huta papaya to ye sao kwa manaya ndai taya ti tu imianga utori how kokoke pia payo yania wania mama gariasinian o pre paparia sundri mi mo koreo sasatari shosami shunia na I tru tra tru u I a ni anu u shi u kwa ayatra I sundri e u ru What if we were to bring forth the radiant, overflowing chalice of gratitude for our blueprint here as earth incarnates, for our invitation to walk upon, to breathe upon Sophia Gaia? What if we went deep into our root, our womb, our solar plexus, and brought forth all of the imprints of resistance, of fear of being here, fear of being a human, fear of being part of the human collective. And we brought forth this radiant, immaculate bandwidth of gratitude, bringing it in through the breath, supporting, nourishing, illuminating, showering all of these places and spaces within where we've been in fear and resistance to walking upon Sophia Gaia with grace and ease. Feeling and allowing, experiencing what takes place when we bring forth this radiant flow of gratitude and allow for it to alchemize, to shift us into the potential that exists within our full embrace of this invitation to be here in this epic time of ascension. I am grateful for my experience as a human incarnate. I am grateful for my experience as a human incarnate. I am grateful for my experience as a human incarnate. I am grateful for every single experience I have had upon this earth. I am grateful for every single experience I have had upon this earth. I am grateful for every experience I have had upon this earth. I am grateful for every experience I will have in future now moments. I am grateful for every experience I will have in future now moments. I am grateful for every experience I will have in future now moments. I am. Apuatrayan danyan aruaye prapraya traunda awaye pruraprayan dandan awaye uyandanda preya awarian urianda yatayani Upraya, Prupraya, Aruaya, Prautraya, Nauye, Ishtaya, Mandaya, Pruya, Poyanian, Hapwaya, Hapwaya, Hapwayan, Upra, 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 Havu, Hayandraya, Havuriariandra, Hahu, Hahu, Haya Praya Yatariandriya Sandrayan, Uyayandavu, Rurayandravu, Rurayandraru, Waya, Waya, Hayaun, Hayaun, Waya, Waya, Havun, Havun, Priapia, Havuya, Navu, Yavu, Haya, Haya, Uriya, Buya, Bruyaru, Ut, 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 Hayabuan, Havu, Sampeya Purianga, Puya Shea, Puya, Prianavu, Ua, Ua, Hayan, Simbiatra, Sundrayania, Puya Quatria, Susandraya, Miesini, Andrayo, Tre, Andrayo, Tracresa, Pashundari, Pishan, Andrea, Satratra, Avu, Presa, Satria, Vishni, Andrea, Patra, Satre, Nindra, Travusan, Auqua, Proesin. Sombra, su, su, su. Vambara sunayanda pietra ukwapuyanda. Sapata tura tre pieshuna nayandra etnia bavwa ha ha shu ha ha shu ha ha shu ha ha shu wa Sembeatra qua sumbieshunindi andra tata truso sapieshunan ha tata tariasani minaniana to kurisu sapieshu taria peria taria toria minania karasun tariata Usa pariendia tareta tata jurnia tata katurisha piandaria mi bisuntaria mi tareta ta sunday ah Sandareta Ayan kwa sapata totori mi niashan ayataya tremi shatara arrata yama rapa sundrambha sundraya shini sundara tata yasaniya sanda puresur Purasaniya pyashanda yadra yasaniya purutra ayandra purutra ayanda purutra Ayandra Prutan Ayandra Andrea Sandria mi Andrea Puria Susha Patria Sandria Pia Uia Andra Sundre Sandia Sand Autrayasan Watra Pia Sanayam Biapitia Sundria Kawas Payanda and Ausanimi and the Andra Supaya sandaya tia uediandan ayandro sandras andra san andi andaya su prosa sandra su aya praya su andrayani su andraya su umbraya sandaya pakoisa sambeshani andarya beshantaya tra utri andra undra I an Kia para susapia taria mi patru korea piesa taria sin I o onda o taria sandarasa. Puatraya nia unaya nian. Haya pria sapia sanyandra. Bring our breath now back to our regular breath and allowing ourselves to receive. Bring our breath back into the regular flow of our breath and allowing ourselves to further receive the jewels, the seeds of pure illumination, self-realization that are expanding and growing through the flow of this radiant field of gratitude, opening the gateways, the pathways, the portals to the highest expression and experience of euphoria felt, experienced, expressed, as we realize through the parting of the veils of illusion what takes place when we allow for ourselves to fully embrace deep cellular gratitude in every now moment, feeling how we have the ability through the plasma fields of engagement of here and now to go through, to alchemize infinite threads of timelines of this incarnation and all others we desire, through the lens, through the bandwidth of immaculate gratitude, opening, allowing, feeling our wings expanding, feeling the radiance of our heart coherence field amplified, opening up into greater and greater connection with the unified field of the cosmic diamond heart, opening and feeling, witnessing, experiencing all that takes place when we fully embrace, engage, and embody the immaculate archetype of gratitude. Feeling, allowing, living each now moment in the frequency field, in the invitation, in the grand and infinite potential of gratitude. Instantaneously, we shift out of the personality egoic complex and the finite potential of the mind into the heart space. Gratitude is a direct connection to our 0 point, to our heart center, as gratitude can only be felt and expressed through the frequency of our heart center. It is a feeling. It is a feeling that opens up gateways, meridians, portals to full potential, allowing ourselves to feel, to swim and to bathe in the radiance of this immaculate frequency of gratitude. Feeling it, allowing it, being in it and as it. What if we met every single word exchanged with another being? Anything a being brings forth to us in expression. And instead of judging it, instead of taking it personally, instead of meeting it in a response or a reaction, we were to embrace it through the gateways, through the alchemizing frequencies of gratitude. Finding the splendor, finding the opportunity, finding the beauty in each and every word exchanged, and each and every experience brought forth. Feeling the profundity of the freedom, the joy, the sovereignty that comes when we navigate through this omnipotent archetype, allowing, allowing, allowing. Puraya puya, pra praya, oh, yangaweya, yangao, yandareya. Flowing down and around and through this radiant portal of pure platinum source light once again. Flowing down and through and all around, transporting us once again down through the central channel of the all that is, down into the soft and nourishing embrace and invitation of the womb center of Mother Earth, Sophia Gaia. As we enter into this radiant, nourishing embrace, we allow for ourselves now to begin to ground into each and every layer of our hologram expressed uniquely here within this earth incarnation. Grounding, rooting, planting the further seeds of this radiant gratitude. Feeling ourselves bringing it forth and in, going down and through our central channel, down and through our feet, down through these roots and threads, connecting us connecting us into the diamond grid network of Gaia, further supporting the infinite potential that exists through the flow of this immaculate gratitude, and sharing it with the all that is, creating a greater invitation, feeling and sensing how gratitude brings us all the greater potential for the full embodiment of unified consciousness, law of one, as gratitude clears the lenses of so many distortions and allows for us to see, feel, sense, witness, and embrace the beauty in every expression of life and every expression of consciousness. And as we receive it in such ways, we witness all the layers and levels of alchemy that take place in any and all threads of lower frequencies expressed within these experiences. It is an omnipotent vehicle, a vehicle to create great measures, great expressions of unified consciousness, law of one. Feeling, allowing, expressing, pouring it into everything we think, speak, and do. We see how it magnetizes. In the expression of gratitude, it's a magnet that brings forth our highest timeline potentials, a magnet that opens up gateways and portals that were previously closed off through programs of judgment, through programs of shutting down. We feel it, we sense it, we witness how it magnetizes instantaneous abundance in all layers and levels of that which we desire to have and to experience as our reality. We see how gratitude creates a neutralizing frequency, almost as though gratitude, when applied to the quantum physics of law of attraction, we see how gratitude moves beyond the potential of that which has been explored within this law of quantum physics. It opens us up into greater and greater and greater bandwidths. It instantaneously attracts and magnetizes the highest timeline potentials, exceeding the expectation or that which we have witnessed of the law of attraction, opening us up into a greater field of conscious awareness now, as we see gratitude even through a higher lens of consciousness, feeling, allowing, embodying, allowing all of this to come through, to land within our fields, to participate in the radiance of the plasma fields that are showering upon Gaia and humanity, and allowing this to fully ground and stabilize within our fields. Allowing, feeling, grounding, as we place one hand upon our heart and one hand upon our root chakra, we begin to further embrace this experience that we have co-created here and now in the radiance and the full embrace of gratitude, of the immaculate flow of gratitude, feeling, allowing, becoming gratitude. I am immaculate gratitude embodied. I am immaculate gratitude embodied. I am immaculate gratitude embodied. Proemason Korea Piatra Utataya Mietri Shinyanga Utrayamo. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taking our time, coming back as we feel ready, coming back fully into our physical temples, back into the here and now.